All right, February calendar quilt. No, I don't have it hanging up because I'm going to show you what it looks like as we go along, and then you get to see what it looks like in the end. So last month I did the snowman, and I went into a little more detail than I'm going to go in today because they're all basically the same. This is for fun. You can follow me or you can watch me. It is the Kim Schaefer calendar quilts that I'm doing, and I do have a link to these this pattern down below. It comes with all the stuff you need. It comes with the pattern, all the applique shapes you need for each month. So you'll see that as I'm going along here. But yeah, when I did the snowman last month, I showed you before I got started. So today I'm not going to show you till the end. So you can watch me put this together. It's going to be fun. I've chosen very different colors, and I think it's going to look really pretty. But anyway, if you want to watch me put all these together, if you want to do it with me, you can check out the link below. I'll also have my fabrics down below if you like those, but you can use any fabrics you want. You can hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and get notified every month when we do these and all the other fun stuff we got going on over here at this channel. But anyway, let me show you what I'm doing. All right, here's February. This is what she did. And I'm going to use totally different fabrics, and the materials that you need are assorted backgrounds. She says tans. I'm going to show you what color I'm going to use. Pink for the heart, pinks for the border. I'm not doing pink. And some batting and 1 1/8 yards of paper-backed fusible web, which I use light steam-a-seam too. So I like that because once I peel off the backing and put it on, it sticks really well to the fabric and doesn't move, and you can kind of peel it back up before you iron it down. So this is how I have laid out my fusible webbing. You can see maybe that big heart in the middle. I'm not going to put fusible webbing on the whole thing. I'm just going to do about a 2-inch section on the outside of the fabric. So I had to cut this. I couldn't fit the whole heart on, so the other part of the heart is right here. And I marked on my pattern where I needed to start with this. So the inside that I'm not going to be using, I am using to make my hearts with. So I'm trying to utilize all of this fusible because it is expensive. You don't want to have a lot of waste. So you need all your hearts. So those are coming out of the center here. 1 up here, 2 over here. My X's and O's are down here. My squares that go around the edge, and I just had a piece of scrap I used for the rest of my squares. So that's how I laid out my fusible webbing, and I'll show you how that goes on here in a minute. So these are my fabrics. And if you watch my channel, you know that I'm part of the holiday Fat Quarter Club at Fat Quarter Shop. And in November, I got Be Mine Valentine Fat Quarters. And then for January, I got Be Mine Fat Quarters. Interesting. So anyway, I'm going to have a link to the fabrics down below. If you like what you see in the end, you want to use the same fabrics. Okay, so these right here are going to be a black and white, or it's going to be the background in the center and the outside borders. So I think what I'm going to do is go with white on the outside and black on the inside. I really thought about that a lot. I just think I'm going to like it better that way. So that's what I'm doing. White is all the background squares, black's all the inside squares. So this red, and I did measure, and it will fit the entire heart, this big heart that's in the center. This is going to be my big heart in the center. I like how it reads as a solid. So I think that's going to work really well when we start putting hearts in the middle of it. And then my hearts in the middle are going to be these pinks right here and these pinks here. So that's going to look really pretty. The pinks against the red there. And then These will be my assorted X and O's on the outside because my outer border is going to be red. Or I mean my outer border is going to be white, so I think this red X and O's will look really pretty. And then my squares are going to be just an assortment of probably all these fabrics, maybe even fussy cutting some of this fabric. That would be really cool to fussy cut some of this fabric out. So that's kind of what's going on here. But anyway, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get my backgrounds cut and I'm going to get it all put together. So when I come back, I'll have all my background put together for you. I just wanted to show you this material that I'm working with right here. I'm taking these squares and I've got 4 left. So that means I got 10 of them out of here, and I put them, they're on the other side of here, but I put them on the faces here. So I'm going to get these cute little faces cut out, and those will be some of the squares that go around my little quilt here. I also did the February 14th. That's going to be a square too. So, and then I'll figure out what to do with these 4. But I just wanted to show you, I'm kind of fussy cutting those out. Parts and pieces cut out. These are all my squares right here. A big heart, my little hearts. I messed up 2 of my little hearts. There were 8. I only have 6, so I think it looks fine with 6. I'm not going to cut any more. And my X's and O's. So what I want to do first is I'm going to adhere these to my heart. And then I'll put my heart on my background. There's my background. So now I need to add my heart, which is gonna pretty much go like that. But I think maybe what I need to do is put everything around the edge and then see where these end up with those things. So let me do that first. All right, I've got everything ironed down here. I've gone around to see if there's any spots I missed. You can just kind of do that with your finger. And I think I pulled out this red sulky that I think would look nice. And I'm going to do a blanket stitch. Last time I did raw edge, but I think I'll do a blanket stitch this time around everything. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, I think that'll look cool. All right, fast forward to I have finished the quilt, and I did all the blanket stitches around everything here, and on these little girls and boys, I just changed up the stitch length, so they all kind of look different. I felt like it looked like a quilt that was being repaired or something, is what I felt like, but I don't know. You think weird things when you're quilting or when you're sitting here just sewing. But it turned out super cute. I love my fabrics. I love how these just kind of stand right out as little pictures. And the blanket stitch frames them. And then the quilting's really simple. I just went around everything right along the edge. I'll bring you in real close and show you where I went around the edge. You can kind of see, but I used red sulky thread. And just kind of went around the edge of everything, which makes everything just pop off the back. And that's what I wanted. I didn't want to like draw your eye to any quilting anywhere else. I want the black and the white just to stand there and to have all these objects just kind of pop up off of it. But yeah, it turned out super cute. I'm really happy with it. I'm going to hang it on my front door and for the month of February. But anyway, you can find the link to this Kim Schaefer's Calendar Quilts down below, and on my website under my sew-alongs. If you want to do this with me, it's going to be a lot of fun. I've already done January and February, and we're going to have March coming up in a month. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Like I said, I might change up September, and just wanted to show you what it looks like. Share with you that this is out there if you want to do it with me, and again, you can find the link down below. But anyway, thanks for coming along this Calendar Quilts February little quilt along with me. I just wanted to share how I did it and the fabrics I did. So I'll see you in the next video. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell. You'll get to watch me do all these this year and all the other fun stuff we got going on. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye!